was born and raised in the South, in the city, and now I live in the Midwest, on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Y'all, we're in Molly's kitchen. My precious niece, y'all. I love you so much. I'm so glad I've been able to see you and your precious kiddos and your family and all the family. But it's fun because Molly agreed to do a show. Hey, Molly.
I'm the first niece to do the show.
You were the first niece to do the show.
Yes.
That was a big deal. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I love your kitchen, by the way. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell me what we're going to make today.
We're going to make Molly's immune boosting soup. It will use natural ingredients to make it taste really good, but also it will be good for your body, and it's an anti-inflammatory.
I love anti-inflammatory. That's so fun.
Gluten-free, dairy-free. So if you have any autoimmune problems, this is for you.
That's amazing! Molly, I love that. Oh, this is so fun. Being with Molly is kind of immune boosting because, you know, laughter and all the fun. For this immune boosting soup, Molly, what are we going to need?
We'll need
olive oil, onion, celery, carrots, mushrooms, garlic, chicken stalks, 2 bay leaves, turmeric, crushed red pepper, sea salt, chickpeas, rotisserie chicken, and baby kale leaves.
Molly's immune boosting soup.
Every ingredient has a point, and it is trying to help you be healthy and anti-inflammatory. So we start with olive oil. Put a little bit in the bottom, 2 tablespoons to be exact.
Love it.
And then you take your onion and you're going to start sauteing the onion.
Okay, what next, Molly?
All right, so we've got our onion is sauteing. Next, we're going to put in carrots and celery.
Look how happy those bowls are. They're so cute.
You gotta have a cute bowl to go with your 2 healthy soups. It balances out. We are gonna start sauteing the carrot, the celery with the onion. So we'll just do this for about 3 minutes. And what's really great is the biggest steps are at the beginning. It all really starts to flow. Once you've cut your ingredients, you just kind of start putting them in one thing at a time, and it becomes really easy. Next, we're gonna put in our mushrooms.
Yay, mushrooms! Oh, y'all, Molly, show that bowl. Y'all, look at this bowl. It's so cute. I'm kind of coveting that bowl a little bit, just full disclosure.
Next, you put in minced garlic, just a heavy amount, however much you can take, because garlic actually is a very good immune boosting product, but you gotta be careful with what your breath does. Way to know how much immune boosting garlic is allowed, you ask your spouse, do I continue to smell that? Can you kiss me?
Marriage tip! If you're not married, ask those around you.
Is it seeping through my skin? You have put too much. It's not worth it. Okay. Next, we're gonna stir in our broth.
Broth! This smells so good, Molly. Oh, it smells so good. Your whole kitchen. It smells so good.
I'm pouring in broth.
Woo! She's pouring it in. Woo! That looks good, Molly.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the broth like the garlic, so.
Molly's a counselor. Can you tell? She's got tips for food, for garlic breath, health, you name it.
I take a whole
parenting.
If you still can't kiss, have you really won? And in 1 can of chickpeas.
Okay.
And don't worry about draining it because it's a soup.
I love how you don't have to drain it.
Pour it all in. The chicken, I buy pre-made chicken if you have it. The rotisserie chicken at the store.
And you do that because you're a busy mama.
Yes.
Yes.
I am. And so you shred it up.
Poke it out.
And then
you
put it in. Now we put in turmeric.
It's so fun to be with you, Molly, in your house.
So you put in half a teaspoon of, I call it turmeric, but it's actually called...
I like turmeric. I think but I think it's turmeric, but you say turmeric, I say turmeric. Let's call the whole thing off. You say tomato, tomato, potato.
Yeah. But I just realized it does have an R in it, and this is my first time ever realizing that.
Call it what you want to call it.
It will come out the same.
You do you.
Yes. So with turmeric.
That was beautiful.
It is an immune boosting, anti-inflammatory, and it is a spice punch.
What's that?
Well, thank you.
Yes.
We're not using any cheese, we're not using any butter, and we're not using any breads. So
oh, my ears are hurting.
I know. You put in the spice so that there's something to taste.
Okay, I get that.
There's also not added salt.
Okay, this is so healthy.
You've got cayenne pepper.
Woo! Cayenne
and we
pepper.
have baby kale.
Baby kale.
Marci has been looking around the kitchen for certain utensils, but the thing is, my husband is the real cook in our family, and he's out of town, and I don't know where stuff is.
Logan, you and Logan have been married 11 years.
Yes.
And how many bridesmaids did you have in your wedding?
14.
14, and 4 of them were my daughters.
Yes.
And it was such a fun wedding. It was really
So
happy.
fun.
One of the most pretty cakes I've ever seen was at your wedding. And also the dance at your wedding was insane. It was so much fun.
Now, for the red pepper.
That was an awesome hair flip. That is hair flipping goals. Look at this gorgeous hair. This is all God-given. This is beautiful. She and her twin sister Abby have had hair like this since they were little. Like people would stop Shani in the grocery store and be like, "Oh, you're twins," and they are so beautiful, and they're still so beautiful.
Thank
anyway,
you.
That is awesome
so
hair.
much.
God just gave it to her.
I was flipping it not to say I have good hair, but
I love
spicy.
your flip. Perfect.
So I
With the
thought cayenne
pepper.
pepper. I don't really, when I think of pepper and spice.
Woo!
Last but not least, I forgot that it does have salt in it.
So it doesn't have a lot of salt.
Yeah, but I had forgotten about that, and actually I take out the salt.
Super healthy. So,
Yeah.
so are you going to put in the salt today or no?
I think I am because I've got
Okay.
you here.
Oh, I'm so
And
excited.
it's only fair. It's only right.
Fair stuff you buy a ticket for, ride the rides and eat cotton candy. That's not fair.
If you come to my
Yes.
house, you may not get butter or cheese or all those things, and so
You
I gotta put in salt.
Yeah. We have you. That is enough.
Thank you so much. I want to put in 2 bay leaves for added taste. When your food is boring, you have to be a very not boring person.
You're anything but boring.
Thank you.
True story.
That you just come in and you stir it here and there. So put all those ingredients in. Really, the only thing separated would be that onion at the beginning in the olive oil. You're sauteing it. You're adding the vegetables. You're sauteing it. Then you add all of the rest, everything. It doesn't matter the order. 20 minutes of boiling. And actually, I forgot the step of baby kale. You want to put it in and only boil it for 5 minutes.
Okay, so at the end?
At the end.
Okay.
And then you got your immune boosting detox. It's a detox, all of those things soup.
Detox.
And it's actually good.
It seems
If you-
wonderful, y'all. The smell is amazing.
It
That
is.
garlic and that red pepper. Ooh.
And if you're like me and you're deprived in your diet for health reasons, it's really good. If you're not, I don't know.
I love it, Molly, because you still make great stuff, and of course, Logan makes great stuff. And anyway,
Yes.
within your health boundaries.
Yes.
Perfect. I love it.
Steaks and all
So
the things,
great.
all the things protein. He does that for us and has it in the refrigerator
Oh.
to just grab. So
I tell you, God was so good to bring Logan to us.
so good.
It was. I mean, we all just
The best.
adore him, and we adore your whole family.
Yeah, I gotta show him off one more time before this is
Oh,
over.
we definitely have to show. Okay, so tell us.
Logan looked at this amazing coffee maker, and it does lattes and cappuccinos, and he has figured out oat milk and how to make it puffy and yummy. So dairy-free with lattes and cappuccinos. Every morning, fresh ground coffee from my husband with oat milk. Through this
Wait,
machine.
he gives you fresh ground coffee every morning?
Mm-hmm.
That's so
And
dear.
I
Logan.
I made a very serious decision to not learn how to make it. It was a very thought out plan, very
You've
thought
been
out.
thinking.
Yeah, and we're very honest about it. Logan knows I have no plans to learn.
Well, and he makes it for you every morning. He is
He
so
does.
dear. Y'all are the cutest
And
couple.
I'm very loving and giving in other ways.
Yes. Oh, you're such a good wife, such a good mama, such a good niece, such a good everything. Aunt, you name it, daughter. The
Well,
whole thing.
I've looked up to you in so many ways. And
Oh,
she's a person,
thank you.
she is a ray of sunshine, and she's
Oh,
enthusiastic.
thank you.
And people
So
meet me and
sweet.
say, "You are so enthusiastic," and they don't have a grid for where I come from. And so I always wish Marci could come with me and everybody chill out. She is like, the whole world runs on her
so
energy.
Sweet. Oh,
Everybody
thank
needs a
you.
Marci. If you've ever been my friend, ever, even if it was 11 years ago, on your birthday, she will tell you everything great about you, and she will be right.
Thank you, Molly. Molly's such an encourager and also a prayer warrior. You're an encourager and you're a prayer warrior. Boy, you should hear Molly pray. Wow. I'm telling you, you need prayer. You want her to pray for you because,
Oh,
whoa,
Marci.
I've seen you move mountains precious niece for many years.
My
Amazing.
end closure, I want to say,
incredible.
when I take my kids to school in the morning, I pray out loud for them in the car because my mom did that and Marci did that and all my family, that's what they did on the way to school.
Sweet.
So we do a prayer on the way, and then does anyone else want to pray? And that's just all I knew from my role models. So thank you. Aren't they amazing? Also,
she's such a good mom. Such a good mom. I'm telling you. And your sweet kiddos.
No, I didn't mean to say yeah, but I was
Listen, I'm saying it.
No.
You are.
Yes,
it's true. And you let your kids know that you enjoy them.
Oh, they're fun, yeah.
So I've never heard you complain about your kids ever. Ever. And there's nothing to complain about
They
because
complain
they're
about me.
perfect. I think that's great.
It's cool because something I learned about my childhood that has made me, the adult that I am in a lot of ways is that I never wonder if I'm a total joy. But my mom always made me feel like I was fun and a joy to be around and wanted to be around me. And so I remembered that. And there's a lot of people in adulthood, do people like me? That. I'm like, I go to, maybe they do. Because my mom liked me.
Yes. And she
And
does like you.
Not everybody
You're
will.
likable.
Not everybody will.
Joyful. I love that. And your sweet mama, Shani, I did a show with her yesterday and it was so fun. And she's so crazy about you. It was so fun because we talked to you on the phone before we even did it. So that was so fun.
That was so fun. Okay, I've got to go pick up my kids from school.
Yes. Okay. So Molly, thank you so much for letting us cook in your kitchen. And y'all, thanks so much for being with us today. We'll dance. Yeah, we got to dance because Molly was on the drill team at Pulaski Academy. Look at her go. Y'all, don't forget to thank Jesus.
And enjoy!
See you